Great. That's awesome.
Where are you coming from?
I'm calling from Canada.
Canada.
Ontario, Canada.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, so that concludes our open networking. We would have a lot of time to discuss with each other our businesses. We'll run through the program, and this would just be like an ordinary BNI meeting, wherein we would have a separate with a twist, right? So we would have separate breakout rooms so that it would be more intimate. We have about 20-something delegates. So in each breakout room, we would have 7 to 8 delegates that you would have 90 seconds to present your product or service in that breakout room. And we would have 3 rounds. So everybody would have would be able to present your product to everybody. And then obviously the intention of this event would be to generate referrals and to schedule one-to-ones and to know more about the business of everyone, obviously in the health and wellness space. So without further ado, we would kick out of our show. So Camille, please can you read these reminders for
Yes. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And welcome to this BNI International event. Thank you, Sir OJ, for initiating this event for us. So just a few reminders for everybody. Please check your connections. You want to have a smooth flowing meeting. So Wi-Fi, audio, and video should be on. And just to make sure that we know where each other is coming from, please rename yourselves. You can use the country code shown on the screen. So PH for Philippines and so on and so forth. All right. So Sir OJ, next slide, please. So best practices and reminders for everyone. Please mute your line. But we ask everybody to keep your video on so we can see your beautiful faces, and make sure that your camera is framed properly. So unmute yourself when it's your turn to speak. And of course, please make use of the chat box. Feel free to put in any comments and to use any virtual reactions if you want to. So we welcome all delegates, and we will all have the appropriate time to speak and present their businesses in the breakout sessions. So directory of delegates will actually be given to you. So they are approved to be shared with everyone. So it will be emailed after the event. So if in any case you miss something out, everything will be emailed back to you. And of course, this event will also be recorded for internal purposes only. So back to you, Sir OJ.
All right. So again, just to remind everybody of our core values here in BNI, givers gain, building relationships, lifelong learning, traditions and innovation, positive attitude, accountability, and recognition. And all throughout this event, hopefully we'll be able to uphold all these core values that we have in BNI all over the world, right? And to give the opening remarks, it will be myself. And so why we are doing this event, because I was appointed to be the International Relations Ambassador for BNI Philippines Cebu region. So as you may have noticed, about half of the delegates are coming from the Philippines, and the other half are from international membership from North America, Canada, United States. We have a couple of delegates that are coming in from Germany. We have a delegate from France. We have a couple of delegates from Ireland, a couple of delegates from Australia, and delegates from Italy, and a delegate from the United Kingdom. So hopefully we would be able to have fun in the event and exchange ideas, because in this global health crisis, I think businesses would be the one that would be able to solve the crisis that we are having as of the moment. Exchange of ideas from different parts of the world and exchange of business solutions that you have, and what are your experiences in your home countries that have been effective in mitigating not only the health or the health aspect, as well as economical aspect. So as here in BNI, we are very grateful that we have international membership, no? And we are really glad that you have accepted our invitation for this online international business matching event. So without further ado, we will now go to our breakout rooms after these reminders or objectives for this event. Obviously, is to foster relationship with our global members, for our business growth, for you to have new clients, or for you to have new suppliers that you might want to introduce the products and services of our BNI members from all over the world into your home countries, especially if you don't have distributors yet and you would want to expand globally. And we would want also to be master connectors for our home countries, and also to share, as I've mentioned earlier, to share the best practices and probable business solutions to this global public health crisis that we are facing. Now, so again, the objective is to generate referrals. So we have prices. Obviously, these are digital products coming from my company, revastaff.com. We're a real estate media company, but we are able to cater to all aspects of digital marketing solutions. Now, so for 10 referrals and one-to-ones to qualify, our top 3 winners would have 3 months free subscription of a social media package worth $99 per month. And our the delegate that has the most number of referrals and one-to-ones to be given in this an hour-and-a-half session will have a 6 months free subscription of a social media content creation and management package, again worth $99 per month. And just to introduce to you our breakout rooms facilitators, myself would be one of their facilitators, Camille Ang of BNI Investment Chapter, and Kathy Curato of BNI Gold Chapter. And on the breakout rooms, just a few reminders. So please mute yourself. It is not your time to speak, but please do keep your video on. And then if it's your time to speak, you please do unmute yourself. And again, the mindset that we would have for these breakout sessions would be givers gain, right? It's not necessarily that you will be the one to buy the product of the presenter, but to refer the presenter's products to your own BNI chapter or contact spheres, or even to the rest of your country. And hopefully you would be able to schedule a one-to-one meeting, because I don't think that an hour-and-a-half event or a 90-second presentation, you would be able to get most of the details, the nitty-gritty details that you would want to know about each of the presenters. So we highly encourage everybody to schedule a one-to-one with them. Now, referrals and one-to-ones will be announced by yourselves, just like in a ordinary weekly BNI presentation. You would be announcing the referrals that you will be given and the business matching results. So the mandate that we have is to actually just generate referrals and to have one-to-ones with our global membership. So at the end of the event, before we end the event, rather, we will be announcing our referrals to the audience. And then, so we have already emailed to you the list of delegates, and you can, if you have a pen or paper right there, please have this kind of format, right? So presenter, one column would be presenter, the product or service that he has, and then if you have referrals for them, and if you would want to schedule a one-to-one with them, please do so as well. So this is just a guide of what you will do. And again, you will be announcing what you have written on this referral sheet and one-to-one guide sheet before we would end this virtual event. All right, so without further ado, we will now transfer you to your breakout rooms with facilitators that will guide the flow of presentation. Each delegate will be given 90 seconds to present their product or service, and each breakout room would be just 15 minutes. No? So each delegate will have 90 seconds. So we would have a few minutes left for question and answer. Now, question and answers has to be answerable by a phrase or yes or no. Otherwise, please do schedule them to be a one-to-one. All right, so everybody excited to have to go to your breakout rooms, and we will be doing it now. So we would have 5 participants per room. Hello, everybody.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hello. All right. So actually, I'm not a delegate because I am not part of the health and wellness category. I was just, appointed to do this virtual event. So in any case, I would want to start this breakout session. We do have 15 minutes to do this, and who would want to start?
Hello, ladies. I'm the only one guy, so I'll let you start.
I think Australia can go. Have a start.
Well, nice to meet you guys. So my name's Melissa Bennett Montero. So and as you can see, I am from Australia. And you'll have to excuse if there's noise and cheering in the background. It's our the Aussie Rules Grand Final that's playing at the moment. So my kids are watching it. So you might want to Google what Aussie Rules is. It's pretty crazy, but it's our national sport, so it's very exciting. So my business is Rodan & Fields, so I'm a skincare consultant. So we operate online. So at the moment, we're not actually even in Europe, but I believe there is plans to diversify and get into the European market, which is exciting. So at the moment, we're just in Australia, Canada, USA and Japan. So so the doctors, Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields, they developed the acne line Proactive. So I'm not too sure in Europe if Proactive, the acne skincare line, how big that is in Europe, but in Australia and the US, it's a pretty massive brand. But with Rodan & Fields, the skincare brand, anti-aging is is our most popular product, but sensitive skin and all sorts of things. So that's me in a nutshell. But yeah, I'm online skincare consultant. Thank you.
So whom are you looking for? Do you search distributors, or are there studios that sell your products, or whom are you looking for?
So key people that I look for is so primarily like clients to order my products. So the markets that we operate in is Australia, Canada, USA, Japan. but in terms of looking for business partnerships, so in any of those markets, hairdressers, independent beauty therapists. So like in Australia, lash girls, like so people who do lashes and eyebrows, they're probably one of my biggest sort of key referral partners. But independent like beauty therapists are my key people that I look for.
Okay, understood. Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. How about Daniela, if you want to go next?
Yeah, right. I use a special kind of bioresonance, and it's called Organetic, which is at the moment only known in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And the good thing about it is that we can actually work from our office with any person anywhere in the world. So no matter what kind of problem that person would have, if it's a health issue, or if it's a problem with a baby, let's say the baby is screaming a lot and no one knows why is this baby screaming so much. So we can actually find out what the problem is, and most of the times solve the problem. So that's very special because with babies and also animals, you can't talk to. So you can't ask them, hey, why are you crying so much? Or does anything hurt you? And with the method I use, I can actually find out and find also the correct solution. And another big part is that I look in houses and use some methods out of Feng Shui. So I look, so the energy is right, that people who sleep can actually get the energy they need for the next day. And so what's interesting for me is also contact to therapists or people that work in the healthy business, because I'm happy to show them what's possible and how to use this method. But also I'm very happy with clients. So if you know a mom that has a problem with a baby or with a kid, I'm usually happy to help people that sleep bad. So I don't have the time inside. So tell me when I have to stop talking.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and we'll have the question and answer afterwards. Okay. So
yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay. I guess Bettina.
Okay, thank you. I'll do my best with my English. I'm from Austria, and I inspire people for a better and healthier life. And I'm in cooperation with an Austrian company, which is called Ringana. And they produce fresh, high-tech cosmetics and supplements. So you cannot find these products in the store. It's a direct selling from Austria to the clients in all Europe. So Austria, Germany, Italy, Spain, Swiss, and soon also we operate in America. But this is a really big project, and I support this company because of these values, because the company works with sustainability. So I am looking for people where it is important, this topic, sustainability. And I'm looking for distributors in all over Europe, and also, of course, clients. But I'm very interested in developing my global business with these values and products.
All right. Okay, and I hope you are jotting down your questions. Okay, Eric, our Frenchman.
Yes, thanks, guys. So please, I will try to speak English, but I'm not useful to speak English. So as I told you before, I'm a coach in wellness, CrossFit, and also in healthy food. My goal is to help people to feel good and with healthy food and also with body shape. And healthy food will give you vitamins and minerals. You know, I have more than 150 recipes. I am also in a direct selling from France, and I can ship from France to all Europe, and also is in the US or Australia, and also in the Asia. And as I told you, I can have shakers, soups, and I can also cook. You know, 3 years ago, I didn't cook anything except pasta or rice. And now I can cook very easily and very healthy everything I want. So it's very interesting. So of course, I'm looking for new clients and also new distributors, because I can also help people to launch themselves, to create their own wellness business.
Okay, so right now, this is the part where we would ask questions, open forum. So if you have questions for everybody, this is the time to do so.
So Eric, did I understand right? You send also your soups, for example, or your food?
Yes, we have dehydrated materials. So this is soups or shakers, but with that you are able to cook everything like quiche, pizza, cakes. I am on Instagram or Facebook, and I have a lot of recipes, and maybe I can show you. You know, I have a recipes book, and this is a famous French cooker. And
Okay.
for example,
Okay. Like,
70 recipes, 100 recipes.
Okay, thank you.
So you sell the recipe books, or you sell actually also the ingredients?
I sell the ingredients.
Ah, okay, right.
Let me
And
show you.
what's the name of the company, Eric?
For example, for this one, Energy Diet, I can cook madeleines, I can cook cannelé, I can cook a lot of cookies, for example. So this is dehydrated food inside with fresh materials, and we put out, sorry for my English, we put out the water, and after we take milk to mix everything, and after we are able to do a lot of things like that with meat if I want, with fish if I want, from the aperitif to the end of the meal with a cook, for example.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Sorry for my English.
It's all good.
What's the name of the company, Eric?
The name of the company is Beauty Sané. It's a French company.
Can you write it in the chat, Eric?
Yes, of course, of course. So I'm looking for a new distributor, of course.
Beauty Sunny. Okay.
Yeah.
A mix from English and in
Yes.
Francais.
Of course. And in this box we have different languages: French, Netherlands, Dutch, English, of course, Italian as well. For example.
And Bettina, were you also? Did you say you're also in a direct sales company?
Yes,
What was the name of your company?
it's called Ringana. I write it also in the chat. Ringana.
And what countries did you say Ringana is operates in? Is it just Europe, or is it other other sort of regions as well?
No, it's at the moment it's just Europe, but the plan is also America. But this is
America. That was it.
yeah, in
Yep. I knew you
preparation.
said something. Yep.
Yeah. This is in preparation, so to say. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's Austria, Germany, Italy, Spain, France. Hungary, Poland. It's getting more and more and more. Yeah. You know the company Daniela? Or
Yes, I do.
Yes, you know. You know it.
I'm myself a partner, but I don't do it very. It's not my business. So
okay.
Yeah.
But you know it, of course.
I feel like Ringana is kind of booming right now everywhere here in Germany and Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since a long time, but now it's coming at your place as well. Cool.
I feel like everyone knows Ringana around me. I can see anytime some friends or people I know, and Ringana everywhere. So
yeah. Also, I have a team in France, Eric, with Ringana as well. Yeah, because one of my
team in France.
No,
Yeah.
I'm living in Austria, but I have a partner and she's French and she has already a French team. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And this is your own team. And this,
yes,
you manage this team, or this is a partnership?
This is a partnership.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really great. Yeah.
Wow.
So cool.
So cool.
Can you are you planning anytime to open something in Australia or for Ringana?
I can ask, but I actually I don't know, but I can ask.
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting.
I will ask.
Well, maybe the Philippines.
Yeah, for sure. This here in the Philippines, there's a lot of health products that are coming from abroad, right? A lot of products from the US, and not only in the Philippines, like just the Southeast Asian region. Or being like Western, there's a lot of adoption for the Western culture here in Asia. From Philippines, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Malaysia, Indonesia. So there's also we had another BNI, international BNI event catering to Southeast Asian countries, and we have the same demographics, right, and the same needs. That's why the next event that we would want to have is some from North America and Europe, and see what you guys have to offer, because most of the products here in Southeast Asia are coming from the US and Canada. So it's very interesting, especially looking at what are so if you were saying that Ringana is being spoken of everywhere, we haven't heard of it, right? So first to market, it's a very, very good position to have.
So I will ask about this. Yeah, but I think the problem, not really the problem, is that the products are fresh. So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this would be also the challenge for America. So
the logistics side, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess that's all the time we have for this session. I hope you would enjoy the other breakout rooms, and we'll be back in the main room in.
Maybe it would be interesting to share our own Instagram, for example, to have a look to our own business, maybe.
Yeah. You can try to type it in the chat, And in the email that I sent earlier, all of the emails of all the delegates are there. So if you would want to reach out, you are open to do so. Okay. All right. So see you on the main room.
See you.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, let me share my screen. So we would have these, I guess we're gonna do a key takeaway per breakout room, right? So we'll just wait for everybody to come back. Okay, so if everybody here, again, I would like to thank everyone who have just joined us. Welcome to the meeting. And yes, we would have now just a key takeaway. So we will just ask 3 people, all right, to give their takeaways or what they have learned from their breakout sessions, right? And we'll go with DB. DB, you're raising your hand. You want to say something?
Yes, thank you, OJ. My key takeaway is really, it's really wonderful to be inside the breakout room with an expert, because Trish over there, she shared about the certain oil from cannabis. At first, I really interpreted it as like medicinal marijuana, but good thing that Trish is an expert of her field. So she educated us real quick, and it's a very short, comprehensive, understandable, and we appreciate that we are in the side room with experts that can really share us with the right information. So thank you, Trish.
All right. How about for and you belong to which breakout room, BB? Breakout room 3. So breakout room 2, who would want to share? Anybody from the breakout room 2 with Camille, who would want to share their key takeaway or what they have learned during their breakout session? Camille, would you want to pick somebody from your room?
Anybody from Christine? I had Raymar, also Neymar and EJ. Well, but it was an interesting session. We actually found out that some of our businesses can work together. We even have like the same products as well. So we pretty much understand each other even without going through so many things. And we even had the time to also, confirm some one-to-ones within the group. So yeah, that's it for us.
Okay. And for our breakout room, I guess anybody would want to share from room 1? Bettina, if you want.
Oh, I try. So the Frenchman, let me see.
Eric.
He's Eric, genau. He sells the ingredients is for recipes. So, but it's like a pulver for soups and shakes. And he's looking for distributors and also clients. And I think it was Daniela. She has a special, Daniela help me, Gerät. It's
Bioresonance.
Bioresonance,
Yeah,
bioresonance Gerät, and she helps people, for the health, and is looking for clients and distributors as well. Daniela, as well, is it right?
Yes, you could say so. It's more like therapists and people in this kind of business.
Okay. And Melissa, our Australian lady, she recommends beauty skincare. And is it right, Melissa? Did I understand it right? Yes. And this skincare is in Canada, America, and Australia, but not in Europe. Did I get it right? Yeah. And did I miss someone?
And hopefully it could be in Europe soon.
Yes, hopefully in Europe soon, of course.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, so very exciting stuff on our first, and that is just our first breakout room. We have 2 more to go. And without further ado, we'll now go to our second breakout room. And I would like to request DB to facilitate the breakout room 1, if that's okay. So I would be able to do other stuff.
All right.
On the technical side of things. Okay, so let me put everybody on the breakout rooms. Okay. So I'm gonna be assigning okay, so there you have it. Please click if you're assigned to a breakout room. Thank you. Hi, Allison.
Hello. Hi. Oh, where's my video? Hello.
Hello, hello. Yeah, thank you for coming. Uh, they are already on the breakout room, so I'm just gonna assign you to a breakout room, all right? And
Okay, great. Thank you.
just introduce yourself since you'll be just popping in.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
ppm, then there's a risk of infection. So we have also air quality tester. We measure the indoor air quality so that we know if there are presence of chemicals in the room. Our time is up. We're not able to
Wow, very
ask questions. Are we back to the main room, OJ? Or you joined us? Okay. Yeah, you tell us about your business, OJ.
No,
Ma'am
I'm
Catherine.
observing. Yeah, you can do your question and answer at this point.
Okay, you have question, Elaine?
Yeah, Ma'am Catherine, is your product available only in the Philippines or even other countries?
Right now, it's still in the Philippines. We're a new startup. We just started last year, and we want to help the Philippines first. And because there are so many restaurants that are really suffering, very few people are going inside because they are very afraid. And even a visit to the dentist, my cousin, my nephew got COVID after visiting a dentist. Good thing that he's okay now. But a lot of my friends died because of this. So we are very serious in treating this problem. And we also digitize the service. Like in a restaurant, you have menu that is hard. Like, when you go to a restaurant, you ask for the menu. Now we put everything in the phone so you can take your order. And just like the McDonald's, they have this screen, self-ordering screen, but that costs like 150,000 pesos to a lot of money. But those menu can be put in an app that we give away for free. So all the restaurants now can use our app for offline ordering, like you are in the restaurant or queuing. You don't need to stay inside the restaurant to wait for your order. You just stay inside your car, and then the app will notify you when it's ready to be picked up. So we do the holistic approach. We monitor the air, we treat the air, and we help you digitize so that there'll be less contact, less face-to-face contact. So you can use this for work for your employees, so that if they want to file a leave, they don't need to go to the second floor just to submit a paper that they want to file a leave. They can just do it in the smartphone using our app. So right now, it's not yet available in other countries, but soon we will look for partners to be our distributor.
Wow,
Well, first, congratulations, because that really sounds an awesome product you created there. So very cool.
yeah, very
Thank you,
cool,
Daniela.
interesting.
And if you're looking for partners in, some time, do you already know who you are searching?
Anybody who would like to distribute our product. For now, because we know businesses are hard up, we offer it as a service as low as 1,500 pesos. How much is that, OJ, in dollars?
It's probably like 30 euros.
30 euros. Only you can rent our device so that you can open right away, and you can keep your employees safe and all your guests, and remove the fear that you are in this space and you might get COVID. And it can also be used for your home, because sometimes you receive visitors, you receive your family there and you dine. It's the time that you remove your mask when you eat. So you have to have protection also.
All right, so I hate to do this, but I have to close the room and we have to go back to the plenary session for our round 3. Last and
Okay,
final round.
thank you.
But we still have
Thank you.
60 seconds left. Christine, you were saying something?
No, I was just amazing product. I was just for the air filter, and the UV protection and that. Absolutely. The time though to develop it, was it long? Was it, you know what I mean? How long was that in the development stages?
I wanted to count, like less than a year.
Okay, because that's fast, yeah. Good for you guys. Good for you. It sounds amazing.
All right, so everybody's here at the main hall. Let me again share my screen, and for our facilitators, who would we want to? Okay, so just a reminder for everybody, since this is the next would be our last and final round of breakout sessions. Please do input your referrals, especially for those that you have found very interesting products. And I think everybody has a very interesting product, right? So and schedule one-to-ones, and that's actually more important to know more about the businesses that we have here in this forum. All right, so key takeaways. Again, each breakout room would have one representative. So I would like to ask BB, or from breakout room 1, who would be your representative to say something about what they learned and their key takeaways from that breakout room.
Can I request Nima to share her takeaway?
Yes, go ahead. Who did you
Alright,
assign,
it
BB?
seems like Naima have technical difficulties. Can I call in Melissa?
So our breakout room, we had a mixture of Australia. We had a couple from the Philippines and one from the USA. So there was sort of a mix of different businesses within our breakout room. A couple of skincare, DB, who does stem cell, sorry, excuse me, I'll look at my notes, stem cell encapsulations, and also botanical herbs, and also diagnostic equipment with the immune system. So there was a good range in our group. Thank you.
All right. So Camille, can you appoint somebody to represent breakout room 2?
Yeah, we had a lot of discussion. We ran out of time. So I think Eric, you want to share something to the group? Or we have Allison as well. We're also a shy group, so.
I came in late. I just popped in from Arizona, so it's 5 a.m. here, so I got in a little late.
Wow. All right.
I think we have what's that? Kim from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to hide. So with our team, we were global. So some from Austria, in France, and also in Arizona and Ireland. So it's nice to discover new things. So from Alison about the hormone gel, so it's interesting. So maybe we can exchange more about it, and also for Eric from France about the ingredients and the recipes that we can get from his company Beauty Cine, and also from Bettina regarding the cosmetics and products that she's selling, and of course the oil that's really very interesting from Ireland, the cannabis oil that can help more people with let's say disabilities from birth. So yeah.
All right. So how about for Kathy's group, breakout room 3? Kathy, can you assign
Yeah, who'd like to say something? Maybe Ellen Jane or Christine?
I can say something. it was very, very interesting group. There were a couple of products, people that have developed that were just absolutely phenomenal, which really I was intrigued with. One was the with the air filter, the UV light, and that, which I thought was great from Catherine. I thought it was just absolutely different and unique, and something that's very current, something that we really need now. And then also with Danielle and her product, and I'm not going to do it any justice right now talking about it. So, but the fact that she can zone in from Germany to a child or a person in another part of the world and figure out through all the atoms and that in our body and how they react, what the ailment is. I mean, as I say, I apologize. I know I didn't say the right thing here, but I mean, it was just absolutely phenomenal. I'm still dumbstruck by it. It just sounded unbelievable. And then also with Ellen and Rainer, you know, the different product lines that they deal with, but it's also very, very beneficial for all of us.
All right, so we'll have now our final breakout room, and hopefully everybody's ready with their referrals, as after this session, go back to the main room, and just like our normal BNI meetings, we'll be announcing hopefully our contributions now for each and every delegate, if we have referrals for them, and also the one-to-ones that we would want to schedule with them. All right, so we'll now transfer you to the breakout room.
Sorry, one of them is one of them has been made with Joanna Lepape. She's a world champion chef of cooking in 2014, and we made a book of recipes of 70 recipes with her. And we had also a book of recipes, also of 100 recipes. So we are with this kind of products with full of vitamins, 23 vitamins especially, and full of minerals as well. We are able to do soup and also to do checks. And with that, we are able to cook everything in this kind of book, and also to create what would you like to eat. So it's very impressive because it's very easy to cook and very easy to eat, because you can have solid food and also check or soups. And using this kind of food will be help you to be fit. So I'm looking for distributors all around Europe, all around the world, especially in Philippines, for example. No, I'm just kidding. Why not in Italy or in Phoenix, in Arizona, or also in Ireland as well? And I'm looking for clients, of course. That's it.
Okay, who wanna go next? Ellen or Trish?
We were like, you go first, I go first. All right. So I am Ellen Jane Becora, or AKA EJ from Rome, Italy. So I am part of the USANA Health Sciences. So we offer supplements products. 90% of it are supplements, but the 10% of it are protein shakes, like what I have on my screen. And then also we have a skincare line, which is called Celavive, that is produced in Japan. It's manufactured in Japan. I think the important thing that I want to share with you about our products, it's of course the question, what is the difference between our products and the other supplements in the market? So in the book of the nutritional supplements, comparative guide to nutritional supplements, which are registered 1,600 supplements in the world based on 16 criteria, we are #1 there. So it means that we have a groundbreaking nutritional research, but also we have the patent of intelligence technology, which differentiates us from the other supplements. The intelligence technology, from the word itself, the intelligence of our cells. It helps us communicate more with our cells faster. And also, instead of killing one antioxidant, instead of killing only one free radical, it kills 100 free radicals. So it is faster, and it boosts our immune system. So I saw also Sir Eric. I would love to know more about that ingredients, because we are in the same health. So also our mission is the same, is to help people to live life and live it to its fullest. So investing in your health is wiser, better, and cheaper. Thank you. I would love to have one-to-one with all of you. It's good to meet you all. Thank you.
Trish?
Yep, I'm Patricia from Ireland. My company is called Deus Delore Limited, and we grow hemp plants in Ireland, and we harvest them and we cold press the whole of the plant to produce full spectrum CBD oil. So it contains all the cannabinoids and also terpenes and other nutrients. So the range of ailments that can help include neurodegenerative diseases such as autism and fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and Huntington's disease. So in the last few diseases I listed, it helps reduce the number of tremors, and also in epilepsy, it can reduce the fits totally. I have a client, actually, he's a member of the BNI here in Ireland, and his son was born with part of his brain missing. He's only about 7 now. And within 2 weeks of taking our CBD oil, the fits that he was getting, numerous ones every day, actually were eradicated. So that has led him to actually start to learn how to walk, and really improved the life of both the parents and him. All other conditions that can help is generally boost your immune system, because our whole body is controlled by what is called an ECS system. So that is your management system. So it manages the condition of your skin, your heart, and all your organs. So that's why somebody said, oh, is it a miracle drug? It's so good for a lot of things. It's because that you have receptors all over your body, including your skin, to receive this full spectrum CBD oil. How do you take it? 2 drops under the tongue 3 times a day. So if you open it up and you've got a little dropper, the liquid is golden. It's called Deus Gold. You put 2 drops under the tongue, which allows the oil to go straight into the bloodstream. So if you have any referrals, I'm looking for, in particular, distributors all around the world. We export globally, but we'd love to get distributors or resellers in every country. Thank you.
Right, Allison?
Good morning, everyone. Hello. My name is Allison Tavares, and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. And the product that the company that I'm a distributor for is called New You Life. And New You Life is it's a cutting edge homeopathy company. And the product that we are game-changing, one-of-a-kind product is called the Somaderm Gel. And the Somaderm Gel is a transdermal homeopathic human growth hormone gel you apply right in the skin. It's unique. It's there's no pills, there's no injections. You simply use it on the skin. It was created over 20 years ago for elite athletes to help them recover and repair after their workouts and test clean. And so that's where the founder came up with the idea of using somatropin, which is a prescription form of human growth hormone, a microdose of 30x, and adding adrenal support and thyroid support to help them recover. And then we found over the next 20 years that it's helped a plethora of many people heal and recover, because HGH, being the master gland of the body, helps the body triage itself and start to heal. And some of the many benefits that people can experience are improved stamina, improved energy. Oftentimes, first thing they notice is deep sleep, followed with vivid dreams. And then from there, it just kind of goes on depending upon what the body needs. Once you support the natural support system of the body, endocrine system, the weaknesses that the body is experiencing start to diminish. So it could be muscle definition or weight loss or bone improvement or cardiovascular improvement. All kinds of benefits can come from it. So I'm always looking for customers. That's really anyone over the age of 18 that wants to feel good again. And then I'm also looking for naturopaths and chiropractors and doctors that use these products in their practices, but they've never found it all in one product. So this is actually what it looks like here. It's just a little bottle. And actually I haven't used mine this morning. It's a metered pump. Put it right into the skin and you rub it into the skin. It takes about a minute or so to absorb it. And your body will burn it up in about 4 to 6 hours. So that's why you use it topically. And that's how the product works. So yeah, I'm always looking for distributors as far as that can help over here. And we just launched in Japan and the UK, I'm sorry, not the UK, Australia and New Zealand and Hong Kong. So just looking to expand and find others that are looking for this product that's just a game changer for so many people. I put my information in the chat. I'd love to book some one-to-ones and learn more about your businesses too.
B, are you there? And I know you're in transit.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. It's always morning in BNI. So apologies, I have to turn on the camera because I'm having internet connectivity issues because I'm mobile now. What I do is I help people have affordable access to stem cell therapy in a capsule. So what is stem cell therapy? This is the secret of the rich and famous. Celebrities that you admire, powerful politicians, rich people, they fly to Switzerland and Germany just to have this procedure. But our company have perfected the product in the past 13 years and make it in a capsule form. So we are visible in 13 countries. And the last expansion was in public. I will be very willing to work with you to be able to connect and exchange and expand business with each other. So thank you and bye.
Okay. Thank you so much, DB. At this point, this is again the question and answer round. We have about 5 minutes to do this. So anybody who would want to throw in a question and take it away. I have a question for Trish. So that's basically CBD based medication, or do you need like prescription for that, or?
No, it's actually classed as a food supplement, OJ. So, you know, like CBD oil all around the world, you can go into a health shop and buy it, but we do not sell ours through shops. We're sort of based on the aloe vera business model where we just have resellers globally.
In which
we are-
countries are available, Trish? Sorry.
all of them, actually. We're a very new company, so I'm calling out to everybody in every country to start taking this on. So I see ourselves as in the league soon of Canaway. Canaway is an American company and they globally export CBD oil. So that's the sort of business model I'm aiming at. We have a really good product. People love products from Ireland. You know, we grow, our climate is so lovely, the soils, you know, organic. We produce really good beef, but we also produce really good CBD oil and legal oil. It's legal, you know, it doesn't get you high. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Uche.
Allison, you have a question?
Oh, I had a question for DB about the stem cells in a capsule, and do they? It must be something that's done to match your DNA or something.
Rich source of nutrition, stem cells, and growth factors as well. And it is 99.9% biocompatible, so there are no rejections. And we don't kill the mother deer, we don't kill baby deer, we just harvest the placenta. It's considered to be a bio waste, but process and
Okay, I guess DB has technical
Yeah.
issues. Yeah.
I took down his information. I'll look at one to one.
All right. And for your product, Allison's gel, you just put it, I saw you just rub it in the, wow. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, because the creator, when it was designed for mixed martial arts fighters, and Royce Gracie was the guy who asked Alexi to make it, and he said, "I want to get something for my guys." So Alexi's like, "Well, these are young guys. I don't want to have a pill or an injectable." So he thought if he makes it simple enough to rub on their skin, they would use it, and they did, and that's how it started to grow from there. It's also FDA registered and has an NDC code.
All right. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody want to ask questions to anybody?
I have a question for Sir Eric. Is the business or the products available in other country? You said, like I heard before, you said we can share also in Italy. So it means it's available in other countries, right?
Yes, it's also available in Italy if you like. Also in Germany, in Ireland as well. Yeah.
Philippines soon, right?
Yes, so Philippines very soon. We'll be connected after the meeting.
That's right. That's right. All right. So, okay, I guess we will now go back to our main hall. And at this point of the meeting, hopefully everybody has jotted down your referrals. And there we will, just like a BNI weekly meeting, we will announce our referrals and at the same time the one-to-ones that we would want to schedule. All right, so we have, go back now to the main hall. Oh, all right. Let me share. Okay, so do we have everybody now on the main hall? Now, just like a normal BNI meeting, or weekly meeting, we usually announce our contributions for the week. But for this special session, we have reminded everybody earlier that we would have this referral guide. So if you would already have jot down the presenter or the referrals that you have for that presenter, and if you would want to schedule that one-to-one with that particular delegate, then this is the time to announce that. So for example, if it's my turn to speak, so I would just say I have 6 referrals for John Smith, 3 referrals for Jane Doe, and I have scheduled a one-to-one meeting with Juan de la Cruz and Maria Rossi. So something like that, right? Okay, so I'll just call on people who are on my screen. All right, and hopefully you're already prepared. So please, give a thumbs up or a raise of hands if you have already prepared this, or if you still need like a couple of minutes to jot down referrals that you have. Okay,
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
All right. Okay, so let's give everybody a couple of minutes to jot down the referrals, list down the referrals, the one-to-one meetings that you have. And at this point, I'm just gonna call on random people on my screen just to share the key takeaways that they have during this. We are already at, it's 8:25 p.m. in the Philippines. And then we're gonna wrap up our meeting soon. So, and it's 2:25 in France. Okay, so thank you very much, Eric, for coming here over. And then in US, right? So we have who do we have from US? We have Nishma, is that correct? Did I pronounce that correctly? Naima, I gotcha. I'm sorry about that. Naima is from New York, right? And it's already 8:30 in the morning there. And correct. Yeah, and Allison, which is in Phoenix, it's 5:26 in the morning. Thank you so much for waking up early or not sleeping at all to join us in this international event. And we have Bettina from Austria, and Daniela from Germany. We have Trish from Ireland, Melissa from Australia, Ellen from Italy, Kim from Italy, and did I miss anyone? And our delegates, of course, from the Philippines. Thank you very much for helping me out organize this event. Camille Ang of BNI Investment Chapter, and Kathy Curato of BNI Gold Chapter. And our delegates from the Philippines, we have Raymar, Judina, Jill, Olvera, and we also have here with us from Capital Chapter, Wendell Haka from Capital Chapter, DB Tilio of BNI Investment Chapter, who's our outgoing president for BNI Investment. And I guess that's it for 2 minutes. All right, so let's start with, I'm just gonna call in the participants here, right? In no particular order. So Camille, can you start?
Yes, sir. OJ, hello. I'm just listing down here because I'm overwhelmed with all the businesses I've heard tonight. I want to do one-to-ones with 2, 4, 6. I listed 7 people on my list, so I'm gonna be sending out emails to them. And then should I mention the names, OJ, or just the number of referrals and one-to-ones?
Yeah,
So,
sure.
but
You can
yeah,
mention. So they would be expecting. They would be expecting a call from you or an email from you.
so interested to do one-to-one with Naima, I have Christine from Canada, Jodina from the Philippines, Bettina from Ireland, Trish as well, Juice Dolor, Allison from Arizona. So if I may have missed out a few here, I'm just gonna go back through my list, but also having to give referrals to each of the people in Europe, because I know a few people in Europe, in Italy, in France. So I have probably referrals for Eric, referrals as well for Melissa from Australia, and what's that? Sorry. I'm just gonna go through it again, but I have about 3 referrals and 7 one-to-ones on my list. Thank you.
All right. And Kathy, can you go next?
Yeah, I would like to do one-to-one with Trish, Daniela, Naima, Judina, Raymar, and I have referrals for them, although I still need to do one-to-one to know more about it so that I can really refer them well. So I have that 5. Some of them I was not able to meet in the breakout room, so I also need to know them. So I want to do one-to-one with Wendell, Alison, Eric, and Bettina, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So Camila and Kathy, please help me jot down the referrals and one-to-ones for the rest of the delegates. Okay, so
yeah, Sir OJ, can I ask for a favor? Like after they say the names, just to give a summary, how many referrals and then how many one-to-ones total? Because if
okay,
there's
sure.
just names, I can't tally it. Thank you.
Okay, so what you did earlier, right? You said you have 7 one-to-ones and 3 referrals.
7 one-to-ones and 3 referrals. Yes.
Okay. All right. So there you have it. Naima, can you go next?
Sure. I will schedule one-to-ones, 5 one-to-ones: Catherine, Camille, Raymar, Christine, DB, Tillo, and my referrals. I have a bunch of ideas, but they'll be based on my one-to-ones.
All right. Allison?
Sure. I have to book some one-to-ones because I came in late, so I didn't get to meet a lot of people. So pretty much everyone I did meet. I definitely wanted to book a one-to-one with DB. That was someone I spoke with. And I think I may have a referral for Trish in Ireland. So thank you.
All right. And Christine Hubley?
Sorry about that. At this point, I don't have any referrals because again, it's going to be based on one-to-ones that I set up. And I'd like to try, I know we'll all get the list because I'd like to try to set up some one-to-ones with people that I didn't have an opportunity to meet as well in the breakout rooms. But at this point, I'd like to have a one-to-one with Naima, Camille, Bettina, and Danielle. Thank you.
All right. Next, we'll have DB Tilio.
I'll schedule 7 one-to-ones, and I posted their names in the chat box. Thank you.
7 one-to-ones for DB. But Eric,
Yes, I will schedule one-to-one with Trish, Camille, Hélène, and Catherine.
thank you. And next, Bettina.
I scheduled one-to-ones with Camille, Melissa, Trish, and Kim at that point.
All right. And next, Raymar, Ray Baroga.
I would just like to schedule a one-to-one to Daniela, Naima, Catherine, Jodina, and Ellen. So my referrals will be based on those one-to-ones. 5 one-to-ones. Thank you.
All right. And then Jodina, Jody.
Hello, good evening. So I would like to have a one-to-one with Miss Camille, Catherine, Naima, and Melissa.
All right. And then Daniela.
Daniela left already. Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, and next we have Trish.
How you doing? Yep, 7 one-to-ones with Kim, Evangeline, DB, Camille, Eric, Bettina, and Alison, but there were a few people I didn't get to meet in the breakout rooms, so I'd love to have a one-to-one with everyone, because yeah, those are the only ones that I got chatting to. And then referrals 7, so 1 referral for each person that I listed. But you know, if I have one-to-ones with others, let's see. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Trish. And we have Melissa.
Thank you. I'd like to organize a one-to-one with Daniela, Bettina, and also, sorry, I've got my notes, Jodina as well. Thank you very much.
And next we have Jill Olvera.
Yes, I'd like to have one-to-one with the following people. Judina of the Philippines, USA, Naima, and Trish in Ireland. Bettina, Christine, and also I'd like to have one-to-one with the people that I did not meet in the breakout rooms.
All right, thank you so much, Jill. Yeah. Next, Ellen.
I would like to schedule a one-to-one with Mom Catherine, Sir Raymar, Sir Eric, but also Sir DP. And also I want to meet those people I didn't meet on the breakout rooms, like Sir Wendell, Mom Evangeline, Mom Melissa, and Mom Bettina. I didn't get to meet them. So for my referrals, I'm gonna be more specific in the one-to-one. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ellen. Next, we have Kim.
Hello, everyone. So I listed the names that I want to have a one-to-one, and maybe the referrals are according to the one-to-one, and I already sent you also my informations for the one-to-one, so you can have my emails, and you can also check my website. Thank you, everyone.
All right, and we have Wendell. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation. And I'd like to get to know more about the products and services of our fellow members here. So I have listed here a few people I did not meet on the breakout. So I'd like to get to know more. I want to have one-to-one with Trish, Christine, Ima, Bettina, Melissa, Eric, Allison, Kim, and Ellen. I want to know more. I will be able to have them as well to be able to probably keep some referrals. I'll leave my email address so we can stay in touch. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you so much. And at this point, have I skipped anybody? I'm so sorry. I'm just looking at Zoom right now. Have I called everybody? Yeah. Did everybody was called, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So at this point, let me share again my screen. And then we would now have the results. So Camille, who did from everybody?
Yeah. So yes. Let me see. Okay, so I tallied all your reports earlier, and we are going to schedule a total of 81 one-to-ones in this meeting.
Wow, 81 one-to-ones.
81 one-to-ones. Yay. So yeah, 81, and there are only a few referrals. I think we only have 4 confirmed because most of the referrals will be based on the one-to-ones.
One-to-ones, gotcha.
So that's it.
Okay, and the delegate that has the most number of one-to-ones, one scheduled, did we get that?
Yeah, we have Ma'am Kathy, followed by Kim from Italy.
All right, and the third one?
Third one is, there's actually 2 people.
Okay.
No, we have 3. We have Trish, DB, and myself. But of course, be Trish and DB.
All right. So those guys would now have a complimentary social media package from revastaff.com for the next 3 months.
The
next 3 months. All right. But obviously, the thank you for close business is still up for grabs, right? So all those one-to-ones and the referrals that you will be giving each and every delegate will be soon. Soon as you do business with each other. All right. So that concludes our virtual international business matching event for tonight. I hope everybody got value from our event for tonight. We actually had it limited to just like 20 people so that we would have an intimate gathering. And again, thank you so much for all of the delegates from Canada, US, France, Germany, Austria, Ireland, Australia, Italy, and of course, the Philippines. And again, that is our event for tonight. Thank you so much. And I would like to...
Thank you.
Yeah,
let's take a group photo, Sir OJ.
Yes, we
Sure.
will. For sure.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, we will have our photo. And then one of the things why we did this event is that in this global health crisis, right, BNI can be a great platform for everybody to connect with each other. Now, we have been meeting on Zoom for the past year and a half, and still, BNI as a system has worked pre-pandemic and during the pandemic, and pretty sure post-pandemic, the BNI system would work anywhere in the world as we are changing how the world does business. And I would leave you with a quote before we take our picture, everybody, our Zoom selfie. According to Robert Kiyosaki, and I heard this in his podcast, just a few days ago, that if products or services do not enter countries, soldiers will. So and that would just be a food for thought for tonight. So that's why we would want to have more of these international events to showcase our members from all over the world and to exchange ideas and of course business solutions that would better the world that we live in. So with that, thank you so much again for your participation in this online virtual meeting. And if you would allow us to everybody to turn on your cameras so that we can take our Zoom selfie. All right. Everybody smile. 1, 2, 3. And then walkie the walkie. 1, 2, 3. All right, so there you have it, folks. Thank you so much again for all of your participation for tonight. And good morning, good afternoon, and good night. See you later.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Have a nice day. Nice night.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.